Hi, everyone. Okay, welcome to the meditation session. We are going to wait for a couple of minutes. We will start at 2 o'clock. So, if you would like to make yourself comfortable for now and just really take the time to relax already, to settle into this session, and then at 2 o'clock we will start. You can already start to deepen your breath and to relax your body and your mind, knowing that you are giving yourself this time to take care of yourself as part of your self care and to feel more relaxed, hopefully. Just one more minute and we will start. If you are used to this session and you've already done it before, you can already start to think about something that you may feel grateful for that happened in the week and also your intent for the healing, especially. Okay, we'll start. So, welcome. Nice to see all of you present here. So, just a quick reminder that this is a time for yourself. So, make sure that you are comfortable the whole time of this session. If at any time you need to move, please move. If at any time you feel that you'd rather be walking through the session, that's completely fine. If you find that there are some activities that don't resonate with you, do not force yourself to do it. Just relax, step back, and go back to the first activity that we will do, which is a deep breathing, not deep breathing, sorry, a focus on your breath activity. Also, you can make sure that you are feeling warm throughout the whole session because I don't know where you are situated right now, but in the UK it's quite chilly today. And you can make sure also to have some water at your side if you need to sip on it. And yes, make sure you are comfortable at all times. Okay, so we will start first with a silent time of thinking about something that you're grateful for that happened in your week, in the past week, something that made you feel good, something that brought you happiness, something that warmed up your heart. It can be anything. It can be a very small thing, it can be a very big thing, it can be many things, or just the one thing. It doesn't matter. Also, as part of this reflective time to begin the session with, if you could think of the intent you want for the healing, because this session is infused with Reiki healing. And as you are following this session, you are receiving healing as well. So please make sure during the next couple of minutes that you think about what you would like the healing for. It can help you in all aspects of your being. It can help you with your physical health, it can help you with your mental health, it can help you with life. It can bring positivity to your life, positivity to relationships, positivity to events in your life. So just think about those things and you can now close your eyes when you're ready. And then taking a deep breath in and out. And we may begin now. And just taking a few minutes right now, just thinking about what you're grateful for that happened in the last week and your intent for the healing. Okay, when you are ready, we're going to move on to the next activity, which is a focus on your breath. It's a typical basic activity for mindfulness. It allows you to reduce the amount of thoughts in your mind and therefore to reduce the amount of thoughts that go towards stressful thoughts. And also, it allows, because your mind is much more quiet, it allows your whole system to relax, including your body. As I don't know if you've noticed, but as we think of stressful thoughts, the body then gets all tensed. So when you stop having those thoughts, then the body can relax. And that is one of the amazing benefits of this activity. So if your eyes are open, if you would like to close them or relax them now, and then taking a deep breath to begin. And now, just for some time, we are going to focus on our breath. There's no need to change your breath in any way. You can just let it flow naturally and gently, the way that is meant to, and the way that it has always been. And so for now, you can start to switch off every thought that you have in your mind that has got nothing to do with your breath. Just letting them wash away from your mind, or watching them like clouds floating away from your mind, or even like it's flicking a switch and switching them off, and focusing your whole mind, your whole self to your breath. Noticing how soothing its gentle flow is to you. And continuing to let go of every thought in your mind. Just thinking about your breath. Already starting to relax deeper and deeper. Clearing your mind. Closing the door on every thought that has nothing to do with your breath and focusing fully on it. And feeling calmer and calmer already. Even that thought, you don't need to think about it right now. You can get back to it later. But for now, you can bring your whole attention to your breath. Letting go of all the thoughts in your mind and focusing on this gentle rhythm of the air floating in and out ever so softly. You can pay attention to all the sensations that your breath brings to your whole system. Can you feel the air flowing? Can you notice each point of your body where you can sense and feel the air? Like maybe at your nostrils, can you feel the air passing through? Through your nose? Can you feel the air at the back of your throat and going through your windpipes and into your lungs? Can you feel a difference of temperature when it comes back out? Can you notice the air making your body expand on an inhale and making your body retract on an exhale? Can you notice your whole system now relaxing more and more? Your mind getting clearer and clearer, even though there are still thoughts in there, and that's okay. Try and experience every aspect of your breath right now, as if you were looking at your breath through a microscope and looking at and observing every detail of it, looking at it from really close. Noticing so much happening with your breath that you can't think of anything else. And now, if you wish to extend this activity, you can think about on an inhale, inhaling all sorts of positive things that you want to bring to yourself, and exhaling anything you no longer need or want on your system, your whole system. So you could breathe in energy, happiness, sunshine, warmth, coolness if you are feeling hot, anything that feels positive to you that you would like, even abundance or money, anything that you want to bring to yourself. You can think of that as an inhale and thinking that the air that you're inhaling is bringing this to you. And on every exhale, you can let go of anything you no longer want or need. It can be an emotion, it can be anger, it can be sadness, it can be fear or anxiety. It can be an event, a person, any type of burden or stress. It can be a thought that you want to let go of. And you can watch it go as you are exhaling. The air leaving your body is actually carrying the negativity out of your system and cleansing you and clearing, making space for all positive energy now. I'm doing that for one more moment, and then we will move on to the next activity. Okay, when you're ready, you can take a deep breath to finish. Bring your mind back to the space where you are and open your eyes again. Now, just a reminder, meditation, like most things that have to do with bringing ourselves more happiness, is not about being perfect. It can never be perfect. We can never have a mind that has no thought, but it's about trying. And it's the process of keeping on trying that is bringing you to where you want to go. So, for every 10 minutes of meditation that you do, if you can only focus for 30 seconds, those 30 seconds are priceless. They are the ones that are going to make the biggest difference for you. While you're doing those 30 seconds of proper focus during the meditation, you are giving your mind such a break from all the stress that has been going on in there, especially in these times. So it is really important to understand that there's no pressure for you to do better, and there's no pressure for you to do perfectly or to do even to do well. Sometimes there'll be good days, sometimes there will be bad days, just like in life. What matters though is that you keep at it and you keep trying, if that is what you decide you want to do, of course. So just remember that. And it goes for most of everything that has to do with health and well-being. As Tesco says it, every little helps. It's the same. It is the same for this. It's any minute, any second really that you spend doing yourself some goodness. It is the second or the minute that's going to make all the difference. Okay. Right. So today we're going to move on now to the Anjali Mudra, which we've done in the past if you've been following my sessions before. It is a very grounding mudra. A mudra is a hand position that we hold. People hold it during yoga sessions, during meditation, at all sorts of times, sometimes even during prayer. And so we're going to hold our hands in a specific position, and that specific position is going to bring us a lot of benefits. Now, the Anjali Mudra is like this: it's the hands in the prayer position type of mudra, where, as you can see, my fingers are all touching, my hands are touching each other, the palms are against each other, the thumbs are resting on the hands also. And then we're going to bring these hands to our chest where the heart chakra resides, which means if you see, my arms are parallel to the floor in a seated position. If you're lying down, mind you, they'll still be parallel to the floor, but in a different way. But so it's really important to operate with this balance of things, like the arms that are parallel to the ground is really key, and the hands on the chest as well, the hands together with the fingers touching also. And so this mudra is really good for grounding, for calming. It is amazing to settle anxiety, for example. And so I'm inviting you now to put your hands together in a prayer position, fingers touching, palms of the hands touching, and then bringing your hands to the middle of your chest where your heart chakra is. And we're going to hold this mudra now for 10 minutes. So just try and remain comfortable, shoulders not up here, but down nicely. With my camera angle, it may look like my shoulders are really high up, but actually they are relaxed down. It's important, otherwise you may feel strain holding this posture for so long as 10 minutes. So just make sure you are comfortable. If at any time you feel that you want to release your hands and bring them back down on your lap, that's fine. And then you can try the mudra again if you still have time. And so for now, holding your hands in this position and focusing on what you may feel at your hands. Now, today we did not rub hands. So there is not this extra stimulation from the heat, from the friction. So for now, just see if you can notice anything happening. It can be a very subtle sensation or it can be very strong. Some of you may not feel anything. And closing your eyes now. Taking a deep breath in and out. And continuing to notice the sensations in your hands. Again, just as if you were feeling your hands through a microscope. Every detail counts. Everything from your hands that can divert your attention away from your mind matters. You may feel tingling there, pulsing, buzzing, or fuzzing. You may feel hot or cold, softness maybe even. You may find that these sensations run from your hands and start coming up your arms or going through your chest and into you. That's the energy flowing. Or you may not feel anything, and that is fine too. The energy is still flowing. Arms parallel to the ground, hands in a prayer shape in the middle of your chest. And just staying there, just for a few minutes, relaxing deeper and deeper. Remember, if you start to feel that other thoughts are taking your mind away from your focus, when you notice, just bring your mind back to your hands. Try to keep holding your hands in this mudra. Just a few minutes left. And now, maybe you can start to notice a change in your whole body and in your mind. Maybe now you're starting to feel even more relaxed, less stressed, happier, lighter. Keeping on relaxing, keeping on focusing on your hands, keeping on noticing all the sensations happening there. Maybe also in your whole body and mind. Sometimes you may notice a sharp pain here and there, or a thought that is really strong, that has nothing to do with what we are doing. That is completely fine. Healing is happening now, and sometimes to heal, things get awakened like this. So you can just allow it to happen and know that it will go. And in the meantime, you can continue focusing on your hands, on your heart chakra in the middle of your chest, and relaxing deeper and deeper still. And then when you're ready, you can take a deep breath to finish, releasing your hands back down onto your lap. You can also move them about a little bit to relieve from the stiffness, and then opening your eyes again. Okay, good. So now we're going to do a chakra aligning exercise and followed by a request to the universe. So for a long time, I was trying to gain things in my life, and I used to really fight, and try to be always in the action and trying to get to those goals so much. And then I realized that I was forgetting a very big and important thing, is that I was not actually focusing my mind to what it is that was to come. And that is the importance of requests. And the alignment of the chakras that we are going to do beforehand is going to assist us in making the requests. So what I found now with this is that, yes, you always need to take action to bring yourself what it is that you need or want. But instead of fighting so hard all the time moving forward, what I found is that it really helps to actually focus your intent on what it is that you want to achieve or what it is that you want to gain. And just by doing that, by focusing on that, just taking a moment to connect with your end product or end results before it happens, it can gear your whole system to go in that direction. And then everything becomes so much easier. And for those who believe in this, it can really help also to request things to the universe. So you focus on your intent, on what you want to achieve or what you want to gain, and then focusing upwards, depending on your faith, to the universe, to a God, to anything that makes sense to you that can have the power to bring this to you. Focusing upwards and asking for it. And then letting go. A really important key concept. You have asked for it, now you can let it go and you can trust whatever or whoever it is that you send that request to. You can trust that they are going now to take care of it for you. You still have to take action when the opportunities present themselves. But there is a really important part of this is to let go after that you've made the request. So we're going to do this now, but first we're going to align our chakras. So when you are comfortable again and you're ready, You can take a deep breath to begin, and closing your eyes or relaxing your gaze and focusing within yourself again after all this talk I've just given you. Maybe taking a moment now to process what I just said, to see whether it resonates with you or not, if it makes sense or not, how it makes sense if it does. And then when you are ready, I am going to ask you to imagine yourself standing on the earth with your feet on the ground and knowing that this posture that you are visualizing yourself into right now is the most comfortable way to be for you right now. No strain, no pain, just pure, complete comfort. Standing on the earth with your feet on the ground, the soil and grass if you want underneath your feet. And just imagine yourself standing there for a moment and connecting to the earth, connecting to this wonderful planet. She is our mother, and you are her child. You belong here. And as you stand there with your feet on the ground, you already can start to feel so connected to the earth. And then I am going to ask you to imagine seeing the center of the earth. And from that center, a ray of light coming through you, pure white light, through your feet, from the center of the earth to your feet, creating a deeply rooting connection to this planet now. And then watching this energy come up your legs, climbing up slowly by slowly, filling you up with its beauty, with its healing, with all the goodness that the earth has to give to us. And then reaching the area between your legs at the top, just below your pelvis, where the root chakra resides. A chakra is a little point of energy that takes care of so many different aspects of your being from where it is based. And this one, the root chakra, is just underneath your pelvis, at your perineum. And I'm going to invite you to imagine this as a ball of light that is right now maybe not completely full, and to see the light that has come up your legs from the center of the earth, to see that white light filling up that little ball of energy. And as you visualize this, and again, don't worry if at the moment you cannot see any image in your mind, that is completely fine. Just knowing it's happening is enough. And so as this healing energy is going into your root chakra, which is a red colored chakra, I am going to ask you to see if you can think of anything that is red that feels good to you. Anything red that feels good. It could be a flower, it could be a fruit, it could even be one of your clothes. Anything red that feels good. And as you think of those red things, really absorb the good vibe that it feels. Really absorb the good vibe of red. Now, when you're ready, I would like you to imagine this white light that has come from the center of the earth, that has run up your legs and gone into your root chakra. I'm inviting you now to imagine it pouring out of your root chakra and going up to your sacral chakra like a stream, like a river, just pouring into the next chakra, which is just below the navel, just at the bottom of your lower back, actually, where your lower back is, as the chakras are present at the front and at the back. Now, the sacral chakra is of an orange color, just below your navel, on your lower belly. And so now I'm inviting you, as you're watching this river of light pouring into this ball of light below your navel, I am inviting you to think of all things orange that feel good to you. Really, again, immersing yourself in the color and in the good vibes of those things. And then watching this river of light streaming up, yes, up, going upwards towards your solar plexus chakra, which is of a yellow color and is just exactly on your stomach area, just below your chest. Now, this is a yellow chakra, so now I am inviting you to think of all wonderful things that are yellow and to really take the time to absorb the vibration and the feeling that goes with every one of those things. Before we move on to the next chakra, don't worry if sometimes you feel that you cannot see the river of light or that you cannot focus on certain things for certain chakras. That's completely normal. So don't worry, just think it, and that's enough. The power of thought. And so now I'm inviting you to watch this river of light flowing still upwards, going up to your heart chakra, now in the middle of your chest. Now, I did talk about this one earlier, but I didn't give you much information. This chakra is of a green color. It is in the middle of your chest. It is a key chakra because the below chakras that we've just worked on are the grounding chakras that connect us to our species, to the earth, to ourself. Then the upper chakras that we will work on next are more spiritual chakras, and the heart chakra being the unconditional love chakra. Right now, you can think of anything green to nourish this chakra and allowing the flow of energy going upwards still. Anything green that may be feeling good to you in any kind of way. You can now just focus on the beauty and on the high vibration and positive vibration that these things bring to you. Any kind of green. And next, I'm inviting you now to see the flow of this river still going upwards. Now going to your throat chakra in the middle of your throat here, at the front and at the back in the middle of your neck. It's a blue chakra. And I'm inviting you now to see this river flowing up to this throat chakra. And now thinking of anything blue. Anything blue that may bring you happiness in any kind of way. And then noticing this river of light going upwards still and flowing from your throat chakra to your third eye chakra in the middle of your forehead, at the back of the head as well. And that's your third eye chakra. And it is of a deep purple color, kind of like this. And so now I am inviting you to think of anything deep purple that may bring you happiness, joy, comfort, anything that makes you feel good that has a deep purple color. It can even be an object in your house. And finally, we're going to move the stream of light up to the last chakra, which is the crown chakra. It's above our heads. And there's only one, there's not one at the front and one at the back, it's just the one at the top here. The crown chakra is the key to connecting upwards. And it is of this kind of a light purple color. I don't know if you can see it, or like here. It's a lilac kind of color. And so I'm inviting you now to think of all things that have a lilac color that make you feel good. And to really immerse yourself in the beauty of it or how good it feels. And finally, we're going to move up. So the stream of light that has come to our crown chakra, I'm inviting you now to imagine it going all the way up now and connecting with whichever it is that you believe in according to your faith. Any God or the universe, any kind of connection you may have upwards. I'm inviting you now to see this ray of light going there. And what we have done now with this is that we have connected ourselves to the earth and we have built up the energy and rebalanced and aligned the energies through our whole system. And now we've also connected upwards. We are completely connected. And this is now the best time to make a request. And so I am going to be going quiet for some time, and I'm going to invite you just for a few minutes to make a request. It can be as small as you want it or as big as you want it. It can be something that feels completely impossible or something very easy. It doesn't matter. Whatever it is that you feel truly in your heart that you would like to request to happen, you can make the request now. I am going to give you one more moment now to finish with your request. And I'm going to invite you now to let go. To let go of your request. To release it out there. To release it up there. To know that right now you no longer have any control over this. And that's okay. You do not need any control over this anymore. You can just let go and trust that life is going to bring this to you. And so you can let go. Don't worry again, there is no wrong way of doing this. Just thinking that you are letting go. Just thinking, I am letting go and I trust is enough. And now we are going to finish with the love, unconditional love meditation. And so I'm going to invite you now to put your hands together and to start rubbing energetically, creating friction rather, and then applying your hands in the middle of your chest, closing your eyes again if they were open, taking a deep breath in and out to transition now to this. And focusing your mind on your hands and the energy that is filtering from your hands and going straight into your heart chakra in the middle of your chest. Noticing the kindness, the goodness, the softness of this energy. Noticing sensations coming from your hands and going into the middle of your chest. And feeling the beauty of this energy spreading across your whole being now. You may even see colors, either seeing them spreading from your hands, going into your body, or you may see colors in your mind. And feeling more and more deeply relaxed as you are doing this. And now imagining this energy from your whole being radiating outwards like a sun radiating its rays out to everyone you know, your family, your friends, your colleagues, sending them this beautiful unconditional love energy. Again, remember that there is no wrong way to do this. Whatever makes sense to you. However that you see this happening is fine. And if you don't see it happening, just know it is happening and just tell yourself that you're sending this amazing energy to everyone you love and care about and know. And yes, it is okay also if there are some people that you don't want to send this energy to. Now sending this energy to the whole of humanity. Radiating this unconditional love energy out to the whole world. And now to the whole planet and its inhabitants. When you're ready, I am going to invite you now to bring your hands back down to your lap, relaxing and stretching your arms, your wrists, and your hands if you wish to. And before you open your eyes, I'm going to invite you to bring your mind back to your space and to start coming back down now, to start to settle again into your life, to ground yourself again into this reality of now, just for a minute, thinking about where you are, who is there or may not be there. Taking a couple of deep breaths now. And then when you are ready, you can open your eyes again. Gently start moving your body about a little bit by bit. Bringing life back to every part of you. And I thank you for joining me today. If you haven't done so yet, please, if you can and if you feel aligned, like this video, and then you can subscribe to my channel as well so that you can follow more easily the next ones. I'm going to stream the next one next Wednesday at 2 o'clock as per usual, and I hope to see you there. Have a wonderful week. Bye.